Well, good evening, trustees and members of the community. Lots going on in this week leading up to spring break. This past weekend, members of the Pioneer Science Olympians participated in the regional competition at Adrian College, and 24 students qualified for state competition in April. The events range from astronomy, chemistry, ecology, to forensics and optics. Jennifer Wilkening is the team coach, and that group is just doing phenomenal work. Last Saturday, you guys probably heard about it. I was live streaming for part of the day. What a great day at Skyline and in the Ann Arbor community as they hosted TEDx Youth Ann Arbor. And this event was held at Skyline, a very special day, is organized and coordinated fully by the students from each of our high schools, and really appreciate Dr. Sarah Duvall, who really follows all of the guidelines. TEDx doesn't let just anyone host these events. You have to go for training every year. You have to keep your training up. And our team at Skyline anchors this, and then students from all around the district participate, including from other districts and private and parochial schools as well. So just a great day. And trustees and community, you can Google it and go out and see these talks once they're published. It usually takes just a few days to get them up. On Sunday, as I shared earlier, it was just a great day. Many parents and students gathered in downtown Ann Arbor for the annual art walk and reception. I want to thank all of our art teachers. You know, we get to go and drink lemonade and walk Main Street, but this effort is a result of thousands of hours of instruction, and students are well prepared so that they can create beautiful works of art. And as you know, trustees, the children are so delighted when they see the artwork in the Main Street business window, and every single student that I spoke to knew exactly where their artwork was. So it's just really a wonderful thing. I want to recognize Robin Bailey, also Mayor Taylor, for attending at the Arc and helping us host the reception. It was a beautiful afternoon, and it was wonderful to see so many families out celebrating art. Skyline boys swimming and diving, they are rocking right now. I don't know if you've heard, they claimed the state title on March 10th at Eastern Michigan University. Skyline scored 274 points, with state runner-up Holland West Ottawa scoring 207. So they were a full 70, almost 70 points ahead of the next team. David Cleason took home 2 individual titles in the 200 and 500 freestyle. Michael McElvray won the 100 backstroke, and Henry Shermer won the diving state championship. The 400-yard freestyle relay team won their event as well. And aren't they impressive there? The Ypsilanti Ann Arbor Regional Chamber of Commerce trustees, I was so excited last night. I had to send this to you because those awards are always kept top secret. And just like the old Reader's Digest thing, sweepstakes, you don't know until they show up in your classroom. It's a big secret. So yesterday afternoon was the time, and our Ypsi Ann Arbor Regional Chamber of Commerce has recognized exceptional educational excellence with its annual E3 awards. This year, I can't think of 2 finer teachers. 2 of our teachers are receiving the award. Miss Patricia Jenkins, Skyline Communications, Media, and Public Policy teacher, was named Washtenaw County Distinguished Teacher of the Year. And Carpenter PE teacher, Miss Lisa Cope, was named Washtenaw County Teacher of the Year. They will be honored a little bit later in April, on April 18th, at a chamber breakfast. And you know, I'm so delighted for them because they're now including in this award a lease to a brand new automobile. So both of these great teachers are going to be driving around in nice vehicles thanks to our friends at the chamber. English language learners teacher Marla Metler has been accepted by the Michigan Department of Education as a trainer of trainers for the 2018 cohort. In addition, she had an article published in the Michigan Teachers of English as a Second Language newsletter titled The Parent-Student ELL Team, Resources and Ideas for English Language Learning Outside of School. Ms. Metler has presented this topic, and she is just a rock star in the ELL world, and we're so very excited for that work. On Wednesday, March 14th, I had the great pleasure, along with Trustee Gaynor, to attend the University Musical Society annual luncheon, where we really recognize and honor our partnership with UMS. Mr. Dimitru joined us on that day. The UMS brought our middle school students, over 1,000 middle school students, to Hill Auditorium to see a beautiful concert, the Blue Cathedral, and many thanks to Robin Bailey, Jim Leha, our educational coordinator with UMS, and to Matthew Van Biesen, who is our new UMS director, and doing just a great job in his first year. And so it was just a delightful, delightful day. Tomorrow evening, March 22nd, the AAPS Counseling Department is holding their annual college fair. This is such a great night, so I hope folks will get out to see it. They will be at Pioneer High School at 6 p.m. Parents and students will have the opportunity to meet with representatives from all colleges and universities. There will also be breakout sessions during the fair, one called How to Pay for College, another one, What is Pre-Med Really, and a third one, What is Pre-Law Really? So we'll really figure all that out tomorrow night at Pioneer High School. And many thanks to our counselors, Ms. Leanne and Kelly, all the work you guys do to put those events together. The SAT rescheduled night, which was just on Monday night, we had over 200 parents and students in attendance, and that was on a reschedule from a snow day. Just a great event, and I so appreciate the work of our counselors to get those evenings coordinated. Last Thursday, I had a great opportunity to host a student-led town hall meeting on student safety and school violence. And trustees, Mr. Cluley and our team have now published this session to our YouTube channel. And I know you're busy, but sometime when you're on a treadmill walk or on a nature walk, just put in those earbuds and listen to this, because you will be amazed. Here are the students, some of the about 40 students from the county who have come together representing 12 high schools, and they are working as a part of the national Never Again movement. They are meeting with legislators. They have already worked with our League of Women Voters and registered, as of last Wednesday night, they had registered over 130 additional voters from our high school students, and their work is just getting started. I want to thank all of the students that attended our community leaders meeting also last Friday morning. They went to our Blue Ribbon meeting. It was wonderful to listen to their bright and articulate statements and arguments and information about the state of student safety in our town and in our country. Miss Sarah Lewis, this is Clara and Marquand here, and then Miss Sarah Lewis also spoke, and she's there on the right, and Liam Kennedy, and just a great group of students. But I love that Sarah Lewis opened the evening by drawing parallels between the Parkland community and the Ann Arbor community. And she spoke about how Parkland is always named to the best lists. And they had just the year before been named to the safest, been designated the safest city in Florida. And she talked about how the Stoneman Douglas students are very similar to our students, that they come from families where they've had strong educational background and upbringing. And she said, I see Ann Arbor in Parkland, and I see myself in those students. And that was how they opened the evening. And then they went along several pathways. One of our students reading aloud our Michigan legislators' names alongside the amounts of money that they've received from the NRA. And these are young people whom we will see again because they are leading the way for change. I have committed trustees, as you know, my unfailing support to their efforts, and we're excited to see what they do next. Now they're telling me it's not our event, it's theirs, that they'll be out on March 24th. That is on spring break, so I'm sorry I won't be able to join them. I'm out of town on that day, but they will be out on that day, and then they are already organizing and making some plans for April 20th, the 19th anniversary of the Columbine shooting. So we'll look forward to hearing more from these students. Well, trustees, I've been on the run. There's never a dull moment. We've launched a brand new Listen and Learn 2018 tour. We've done 3 of those meetings in the last 48 hours, and it's just a great time to engage. Monday night, I loved being with PTO Council. I love being with parent groups. Typically, they represent one school. What's great about doing Listen and Learn with PTO Council is we had a rep there from almost every school. And they really take a school perspective within the perspective of the district look. So I loved that evening, and we'll look forward to sharing some of the insights with you that we learned. On Tuesday afternoon, we did the same process with about 100 of our administrators and leaders from across all of our schools in the district, and that was a great event. And then last night, Miss Linden and I had the great opportunity to be with Bryant Pattengill staff, and then with Bryant Pattengill community, a great crowd there. So I said 3 meetings in 48 hours. It was really 4 in 48 hours. But at any rate, it's a great launch. Very soon we'll be publishing the April calendar. And during April and May, we'll get to all of the rest of our schools. And we just invite everyone to come out. Now you're going to be getting an email. Mr. DeAngelis has been working on this connection. You'll be getting an email in the next few days to engage online. And that email is designed for those folks who are busy and just know that they may not get out to a meeting. So we want you to go click on that email and go right in, share your feedback. We want every voice heard in Ann Arbor. So we'll be at schools, we'll be at community centers, we'll invite you to engage online, and also we're going to host some social media events, and this will be a great new avenue that we'll be going down. And so watch for those if you're on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or any of the other locations. I'm leaning over to trustee who knows about these things. Just check on those and we will join you there as well. Well, next week, March 26th through 30th is spring break of 2018. I can't believe it's already here. It seems like just yesterday we were welcoming our students at the 1st of September. We want to wish everyone a peaceful and relaxing and safe spring break 2018. Thank you, trustees. It is such an honor to serve the Ann Arbor Public Schools, and we appreciate the opportunity to share the superintendent's update. Thank you.